Hey everyone, so for today's video I have got a get ready with me and I did this makeup look which I've currently got on right now. I'm so happy with the whole outcome of it because, to be honest, I had no idea where I was going with my makeup. I just kind of winged it basically. I had a load of products in front of me. Most of them were actually products that I'd never tried before, so this was a bit of like a first impressions video as well because you got to see my first reaction on some new products. If you do enjoy this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'd really appreciate that. I do talk a lot in this video. It is a chatty one, so I recommend getting maybe a drink, a snack, whatever it may be. Without further ado, let's get started in my get ready with me. So I'm actually going to do something a little bit different. Instead of like going straight into like moisturiser or primer, I'm actually going to pop on these, and these are the Radial Dragon's Blood eye masks. I've always wanted to try out eye masks. I've heard really good things about them, and it's been a pretty long week. I've had exams all last week, so I feel like just pampering myself a little bit, and I feel like this will just help with my skin. I'm supposed to leave this on for like 20 to 30 minutes, but I think I'm going to leave mine on for about 20 minutes because I don't want to have them on too long, because then I'm going to get into like applying makeup. There's so much like residue in here. Doesn't really smell of anything. Oh my gosh, it's so cold and refreshing. I love it already. It's gone in a bit of my eye. So while I'm letting these eye masks do their thing, I would just have a little bit of a chit chat with you guys. I'm so sorry I didn't upload last weekend. Yeah, it was last weekend. The week just gone, I've honestly been so busy with exams. I've had my science mocks, I've got one more next week and then everything's over. And also last week I had a graphics exam and I've had my photography exam. As much as I've wanted to film, I feel like I haven't been in the right frame of mind because I've been thinking about so many other things. I'm going to summer in the city. I've mentioned that a few times on my Instagram story and also my Snapchat story. And my eye masks are literally falling off my face. I'm going on the Saturday, so if you are going, please let me know, because I'd love to know if you guys are going then, and to see some of you there. What I do is tell you guys what I'm currently wearing. This choker is from Topshop. It's really like simple, and then this off the shoulder top is also from Topshop. And I'm literally just wearing some like jogging bottoms, and these are from H&M, I think. They're like really comfy. I bought a new vlogging camera. I'm so excited to start vlogging. It's something that I've always wanted to do. My watch is from Wellington. Absolutely, I love it so much. I don't know if you guys can see it. This is what my Wellington watch looks like. I am obsessed with it. I love how it's like rose gold, and I think it looks like really sleek and so pretty. Those Wellington watches are from the Petite collection, I believe that's what it's called. To get 15% off anything on the Wellington website, just use the code heyitshope15. I'll also pop it on the screen here and put it in the description as well, like the Wellington website. Feel free to use it. I love Wellington watches so much. Okay, so the timer is up. I'm now just gonna remove the eye masks. They feel like really hydrated, if that's the word. Just gonna pop them there. So now it says to like gently rub in the residue from it. I'm just gonna gently rub that in. It feels really good. My skin feels like really soft. First of all, I'm just looking at my makeup right now. I'm just debating what to start with. So I think for like a primer, I'm gonna try out, I've never tried this before, this is the Flash Illuminator, the Estee Edit range, and this is by Estee Lauder. I've never tried any products from Estee Lauder before, so this is very exciting. I love the sound of it. Illuminator makes me definitely want to like apply it to my skin. I haven't even like seen the bottle of this because it's new. That is like really cool. I'm just going to do a few pumps because I don't know how like pigmented this is going to be. I'm not going to do anything on my forehead because my forehead's kind of naturally quite shiny, so okay, I'll just blend it with my fingertips because it's just a little bit easier. The actual formula is like really glowy and shimmery. I can literally see that, and like my camera's quite far away. In the viewfinder I am glowing, and in the mirror it looks so nice. I would say the formula is a little bit tacky, like sticky, but I don't know if that's also like a good thing because that means when I put like my foundation on top it will like stick really well. Now, do I do eyes? No, I'm going to do foundation first because I'm not doing anything like dramatic on my eyes. I'm not doing like any proper bold eyeshadows. Everything's going to be quite natural and glowy. I'm going to be using the Bourjois Healthy Mix foundation, and I've only recently started to use this new go-to day-to-day foundation. It's really lightweight, it's really like dewy and like glowy and natural and everything which I love in a foundation, and it smells incredible. It's got like a, I wouldn't say it's got a heavy coverage, it's quite in the middle. I feel like you can definitely build it up, so if you want like a really nice light coverage, this will be like perfect if you use like a smaller amount. To help with blending that in, I'm going to be using my beauty blender. It's a little bit dirty. I have like cleaned it many times, but it gets dirty so quickly. But this is the Real Techniques one, I always use that one. I'm just going to go wet it just so it kind of like expands and it's just easier to blend in my foundation. So I'm back from wetting my beauty blender. It's not like soaked, but it's just like a little bit damp, and as you can see it's like expanded quite a bit, so it's not as small as it was. I'm sorry if I'm like looking down, it's because like I said I've got a mirror in front of me, so I need to see what I'm doing. Just do like a few pumps and just kind of see how I go in case I need any more, which takes a little while, I'm not gonna lie. I like to make sure it's all blended in. And of course I blend it down my neck. It smells so good. I love the smell of it. I don't know, I can't even describe the scent, but it's really good. I don't know if I've already mentioned, but I actually don't wear concealer. And kind of just, oh, that was my phone. I kind of just like this amount of coverage. I'm now going to go in with a powder. I only like to do this on the places where I feel like my makeup is most likely going to just like melt off my face, just come off. That's usually like my nose, maybe like just around this area, maybe like it just might crease a little. The powder that I would usually use actually smashed. I dropped it, which was so upsetting because I love this powder. There's still like a little bit in it. I don't want to like tip it because I know it just will come out, but it's the Nyx Hd Finishing Powder. This is a lovely powder. It's almost like an airbrush sort of finish, and it sets your makeup in really well. So I'm just going to really carefully place it in. As you can see, it's quite white. I don't want to be like too shiny, if you get me. Otherwise I just look a bit sweaty. But under my eyes, just so they don't crease. Do I do brows? Yeah, I'm going to do brows because I'm so excited to do them, because I'm actually going to be using a new product which I've never tried before. So my brows could either look on fleek or they could be a complete disaster. I'm not going to use the actual pencil, I'm just going to use the little spoolie on the end because these are really good. These are the Euler brow pencils. If I can get it out, that would be great. Gently brush up my brows just so I can get a bit of a shape in them, just so they don't look too messy. So for the actual eyebrow product, I'm going to be using this new product for me personally. I've never tried it before. It's the Euler Brow Pomade. I've always wanted to try pomade. I was thinking about getting the Anastasia, not sure how to say it, one of them, dip brow pomade, because I know a lot of people rave about that and apparently it's like really, really good. So I guess this is like almost like a dupe, so I'm going to try this out. It applies so smoothly. I do think they are a little bit dark. I would definitely make them a tiny bit lighter. Yeah, I'm not the best at eyebrows, so it was super easy to like apply personally for me. I'm going to be doing a little bit of contouring and highlighting. I never usually do this. I only do this if I feel a little bit fancy and I feel like wearing a little bit more makeup than usual. I'll be using the Maybelline Master Contour V-Shape Duo Stick. I would say the contour sort of shade is kind of like a cool tone. Too much. Now just on my temples. And then down my nose, just to make my nose look a little bit more thinner. I'm going to highlight just the top part parts of my cheekbones. Just a little bit, and then down the nose, and then just here, just to kind of like clean up the contour. To blend it all in, I'm going to be using this, what do you call this, a buffing brush, and this is the Revolution limited edition ones. I got these at Christmas and they're really, really good, super soft and nice to apply. Really nice dense brush to use, which is why I like to blend in contour. And then to blend in like the highlighting sections, I'm just going to use my damp beauty blender. Still a little bit damp. Just to gently blend that. Forgot to do my nose contour. This brush is a little bit too big to blend in like nose contour, but it will do. Now I'm going to go on to eyes. The Estee Lauder Cream Plus Powder. It is a cream eyeshadow. Intense depth and the flashiest foil finish. Wear loose metal powder over cream shadow or alone on face and eye. I'm going to just have it on its own on my eyes. I don't know if you can see the shade, but it's like a nude sort of shade, which is what I like. Yeah, it looks like that. When you open it up, that is what it looks like. I love the packaging. It's really like compact and really good quality. You can see there it's like a nude sort of finish. I've already like swatched it on my hand just to see what it looked like. Basically this is literally all I'm going to put on my eyes. I'm going to apply it with my finger and just pop it all over my lid, because where I'm wearing false eyelashes I didn't want anything too crazy. And I think with this, yeah, it's like covering up my veins and my eyelids, which is like really handy. It's almost like it's brightening up my eyes. Honestly, I'm in love with that. I'm just going to go in with my Nyx Hd Finishing Powder, lightly brush a few strokes on my eyelids just to kind of like set that. It is time. I am going to apply some false eyelashes. I don't know if this is like the right order, but I cannot wait any longer. I've been so excited to film this makeup look and put some false eyelashes on, because I've never worn false eyelashes before. I don't ever think I have. The false eyelashes I'm going to be using is the Euler Cosmetics false eyelashes. These are the Vlogger series ones. A whole load of YouTubers came together, collaborated with Euler and brought out their own eyelashes, which I guess either suited their personality or I guess they liked. And this is by Nikki Philippi, I think that's how you say her name. I love her videos. 3/4 length eyelashes, which is what I like because it gives more of like a wispy sort of effect. Here they are here. I'm so like nervous but excited at the same time. I kind of just want to give my first go off camera, so I'm gonna go do that. Forgot my mirror. But I am so impressed, so happy with myself, because I've been so scared to put fake eyelashes on. I just felt like it would just go terribly wrong, and these eyelashes suit the look so much because they're really like natural, but like they just flick out really nice and naturally, nothing too false. Definitely going to be purchasing more of these, like this sort of style, that sort of wispy effect. And I definitely think they give that effect really well. I'm going to put some mascara on my bottom lashes just so they kind of like even out with the fake eyelashes. This is the Maybelline Lash Sensational, one of my fave mascaras. I'm just going to like really lightly bronze up my face. Oh yeah, this is the Revolution angled brush, I think this is called. It doesn't actually say. What we're on to now, highlighter, my favourite part. Put some on the tip of my nose, my cupid's bow, cheekbones and brow bone. I'm going to be using the Real Techniques, this is a contour brush, but it's really nice to apply highlight with. Oh yeah, highlighter. I'm using the Urban Decay Flushed palette, and this comes with a let me just put that on. It comes with a bronzer, a highlighter and a blush, and I'm just going to be obviously using the highlighter. This is new, I've never tried this before, so lightly brush on. going to actually use my finger to apply the brow bone highlight because I feel like this is just easier because I don't have like a small highlighter brush. I've got 2 lip products to try. Never tried these before. I felt like they like went together quite well, and they're both from the Estee Lauder Estee Edit range. Love the packaging, and this is the lipstick packaging. How cool. Barest Contour Lip Liner, and it's a crayon contour lip liner. I'm guessing this is kind of like a natural way to overline your lips a little bit, just so they look a bit more fuller. Outline my lips a little bit, and then go over the top with this sort of glossy nude lipstick. That looks really pretty. I never usually go for glossier sort of lipsticks, but I think this nude shade really looks good. Yeah, I'm really happy with that lip colour. I feel like it really goes with the eyes because it's all very neutral shades. Last thing which I need to do is just to set everything in place. What I'm going to be using is the Mero Badescu Skincare Facial Spray, and it's the rose water one. And you can lightly mist it over your face just to set your makeup in place. You can also just use it to hydrate your skin, but I love how refreshing and cooling this is, and it smells really good. So that is the end of my get ready with me. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully you got some ideas on some new products I absolutely love. I'm so happy with how the whole makeup look turned out, to be honest. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'd really appreciate that. Also, if you haven't already, make sure to turn on my post notifications, so that'll basically mean you'll be notified every single time I upload a new video, so you won't miss out on any, which I think is really cool because then you can be the first to see it. Yeah, I think that's all I have to say. Have a lovely day wherever you are in the world, and hopefully I'll see you guys in my next video.